may concern, yo. Hard to see shore, lost a detour, prolong at 30 what ought to be yours. Would rather ride out in a lighthouse, will guide you the right route, spite of your strike count. But steady dying inside, denying Lord's calls, running towards malls, clubs, drugs, and more all. Following after astroturf pastures and hollow green apples as your earth fractures from. Trying to find hiding dens from environment, scars set you in the frighten and inspire in to your descent, so you won't have to get it when you're in intensive and detox or in the pen. Cause though you have been given a free will to move or be still, and good or evil, your charge you can't modify or alter or identify till you find your father. So there's no time better than the present. There's no sign better to accept it. Tears in your eyes or your heart beating out of your chest. That's God trying to lead you out of your mess. So just let him. Negro spirituals, modern day feel hymns. We hope miracles, promise make kneel in desperation. Intense, it feels grim. Stretch hands in an attempt to feel him. But when we get tired and sick enough of a life dire, we just gotta give it up. That's it, no prep or practice. The stress in the baggage, just let God have it. Steady drip tears of gladness. It took 26 years to grasp it, despite all the Sundays waking by the sound of gospel and pop's door pounding doing roundup. A church-raised choir boy who in voice change became devoid of his joy, so the choice made was bid farewell, and I did. Only slipped so the stairwell at my rib, or at least who I thought was such. Didn't talk as much when close to her, most often blush. Not the first or the last that would pass the kid by for playing shy brother, holding back was inside. As years flew, I withdrew from peer group, clung to my brothers and in school appeared mute. In many ways was still that very same youth, wishing he was Prince in raspberry beret suit. Until a new love pushed through my window. Suddenly a hoodie and Timbos were in vogue. Finally had a sense of identity, but for timidity yet to find remedy. The very basic basis upon which anything of benefit or sacred is shaping. Less about getting a door, pulling a chair, and fixing what you swore that you wouldn't repair. Independent of fairness or reciprocation, state of emotion or seasonal changes. In grayer sky we'll find the silver lining, and quietly guide the eye still defiant. We'll reach deeper, eager to see the pupil surpass the achievements of the teacher and punch through cinder block. So hands in a lock, stay while raised, stand in a top winner's box. Looks to cover you, help you discover you. Put foes under you to help them discover too. Something that conquers, strengthens and prospers, greater than whatever this world could ever offer. Love. Sucker and a slave for. Now that I'm saved, yo, I understand it way more, and labor to convey it in a way you're able to get what it is we all pray for. This goes out to the hurried and doubtful, still tripping on people that ain't worried about you. So starving to walk in the way that you ought to, cause you wanna prove that you really been brought through. All the mistakes you made should love none of them. There's not a one that you haven't recovered from. Your future falls already been forgiven of. So if you're feeling condemned, trust that isn't love. Although the straw that broke you was supposed to, I know that it's hard to go through that alone, Duke. That's why the old tune tells you to hold to God's unchanging hand, man, it's so true. It ain't an arcade game of Tetris, ain't gotta take the hard way making the best fit. You just need to choose to remove the noose ring, cause you are a new thing, son of the true king. It's on you like it is on me to get up off seat and get up on the jobs that we haven't called to do. Get over selves and compel every heart to choose. In the cold and dark hours of late, found and amazed, caught Rosa Parks touted in state, proud and amazed at the show of gratitude for a woman who sat and moved the people to action, just grasp the magnitude. Avenues where we post tired poses, soaked blood, the crowds controlled with fire hoses, canines, gases, nightsticks and white fists, wishing for raindrops playing the right fist, just thinking of Martin, Malcolm, Medgar, Panthers, deacons of defense, forever the road goes on. Our backs we rolled on, and now on lawns we were taxed and sold on. And it's God's calling our remaining patriarchs and matriarchs who sustain and play the part. It's most imperative we note their narratives and hold to their hopes to prepare and inherit.